You're gonna have to forgive the wind sound. Can't do anything about it. This is the phone after all. Now what we have here is Camino Cerro de Aguila. I think that means Eagle Mountain, road to Eagle Mountain. Now, about 35 years ago, more or less, if I can remember correctly, I came up at least this far on a horse, and it was pretty cool. And anyway, we're going to take a 180-degree pan here, and see this here. This is a toll road. This is the new highway, takes you all the way down to the Pacific Ocean to Ixtapa and Manzanillo, and it weren't here 30-some years ago. So now if you look way out there, you can see a little cut. That's the road up to Buena Vista up there. And we got Horatio out there. And there's a guy chewing up this mountain there. He's pulling his cinders out of there for the concrete and the block and stuff. Got his little business happening. And I'm gonna pause it here so that I can walk around on the other side of this here tollway, and then we'll resume over there. Okay, back. So there's Horatio. What you can see of it from this bustling boulevard here. You see we're still under the tollway. Alrighty, just for an instant there. Nice and breezy. What's it? Low 70s, I think, on this February 21, 22, something like that. It's Sunday. All right, back in a minute. Now this is impressive. You're gonna have to bounce along with me here, if you will, if you please, because I don't have any handy carrying device that eliminates the bumps and the bruises. But I find this guy's place to be impressive. He's right on the slope here. It's cleared down below him, mostly farmland for the corn and what have you that they grow around here. Oh, but I am impressed. He's got a beautiful view, especially at night when it's all nice and dark, and maybe if the moon's lit or maybe not, but you can see all the lights up there on the mountain where Buena Vista is. And of course Horatio, he's just high enough to get Horatio also. Got a brand new wall. Well, actually the whole place is brand new. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it might have been 3 or 4 years in the building, and I don't think they're quite done yet. There's no electricity happening. Look at this here. Now, if the freeway, which is right there, or excuse me, it's not a freeway, you pay, baby, you pay. Being right there, this doesn't look like a bad lot here either. Except you're still gonna have to listen to those trucks once in a while. But this is impressive. I like this. Wonder how long before they're gonna be able to move in. And I don't know how big their lot is right there. He's got some kind of a deep chasm right next to his lot. Water drainage. Oh. But I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I think I gotta look out the side of him over here, but I don't remember. There's another house down here that I passed, but you can't see much of it from the road either. Oh my. He's got his external water supply. That black hose runs up the roof. Oh. He's not finished with this portion of the wall yet either. Don't know what he's got going there. Maybe a light. Yeah, they're gonna put lights in. There's another one down up there. And there's the meter that's not there yet. And as you can see, nobody taught them that you're supposed to put a loop in that wire so the rainwater doesn't go down your conduit. Maybe they'll get something done about that. Maybe they won't. This is Mexico after all. And they do things the Mexican way, and that's the way it is. Hope this thing's not too bouncy or noisy. Hope you're not getting bored. If you do, I'd understand. This is nothing exciting about what I'm doing here. I just like to explore, and I just like to explore. So heck of a deal. So let's see. If we came up here and snuck under the street, see, you can see he's just got a cornfield here. Nothing to block his view, even when he's full of corn. Heck of a deal. Oh man. Now you can tell me if you want to comment if I should have just paused this between houses or between places of view or what have you. You know, I don't know if it'll make much difference. I certainly aren't doing this to make any money. Ain't nobody paying me for this. I mean, why bother? See, these folks here have got a decent view here too. There's the guy's got his motorcycle here. I'm not touching it, buddy. I'm not touching your sickle. There's the church way over yonder. And you can see the folks coming up the old highway. Being it's Sunday, we got Sunday traffic, which isn't really a very big deal, but they're there. There's the Panteon, the graveyard, right down there. They done harvested all the corn. Boy, I'd love to have a lot up here, but the owners wouldn't want that. They'll keep it the way it is. You can't blame them. Cannot blame them. Of course, you know, at my age, I'm 73 now, so I'm too old to be building anything myself or having it built. I just die before it got finished and not be able to enjoy it at all. Oh my, so just have to live with what I got. There's a couple of dogs came over and visited me. There's one of them right there. Hey, pup. Got his stand-up ears. Guarding the home 40. Okay, I'm going to pause it until I get down there past that wall where we might have another view of something. Okay, be back in a minute. Alrighty. Here we are at the end of that wall. Oh my. Not much to see on this. This side, look. The lot, this is the skinny place where it comes to an apex here. Interesting. Anyway, they got their nice open field with the gorgeous view, like that other house further up the hill. Bus coming up the road down there. Yes, indeedy. Now that there volcano, let's see, what are we looking at? Yeah, that's it. It's on the center left there. That volcano, if you check it out on Google Maps, look up Iratzio, I-R-A-T-Z-I-O, Michoacan. And that volcano is just to the north of us. And you can see where the last time it erupted, it spilled down almost straight east towards where Capula is. And yeah, you can see the layers of volcanic detritus, volcanic flow coming out of that thing. Have no idea when that was. But here we are. Let's go back to the long and winding road. Oh, heading down. I'm gonna go into this shade here and turn this here camera off because I think you've had enough. And if you hadn't had enough, you can say so. Take more. But that's a pretty decent, that guy's got a decent view too. You see a little portion of his house up there. Nice, be nice to have a view instead of where we're at. We're down in the cleft, really low down, nothing to see from our place, except the stars at night. You know, I don't know where Orion is for you, whatever part of the States you're in, but it's straight over the top of us at, oh, let's see, about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Straight up. Straight up. Okay, I'll pause again and close it if there's nothing else to see. Alrighty. Here we are almost to the terminus of the calle Cerro de Aguilar. Now, I wasn't paying attention a long time ago or something, but check it out. This is like a big outside cistern. See that rock and cement wall over there? It might be rock and cement right here below my feet as well, to hold the water. Okay? And something else I hadn't seen until today. Of course, maybe I saw it 30 some years ago and didn't remember. You know, they say the memory's the second thing that goes. And anytime anybody asks me what was the first thing, of course the response is, I forget. Got a whole bunch of little, what do they call those things? Cypress trees? I forget what those are. Anyway, yeah, check this out. This is actually a dam. I don't imagine that's very deep, or how far back up there it goes. I'm gonna have to look at Google Earth and see if I can see. See if I can see. I don't know if there was ever water in this thing or not. It's interesting though. Maybe. But it's got to be a bona fide dam, because you check it out. Now, 2 hands on the phone. We're not dropping the phone. That'd be a drag. Back over yonder. And then we come over here to the other side. You know, I still don't know what these channels are for. Except this one's got water in it. 4 or 5 inches of water. No idea what the purpose of the collecting water there is for. Anyway, you come over here to the other side, and the amount of water is minimal. So this is definitely a dam. Got somebody's horse over yonder, grazing and resting and definitely goofing off. Not up to anything important. But they got some nice houses right there. I think the couple of nice ones are right here, but they're so close to the highway. See, that's a pretty place there behind that wall. And then, of course, there's that place behind that wall. That's gorgeous. And then, of course, there's a highway out there. Now I'm going to cut it off, because we're just going to go bouncing and vibrating and making everybody mad, and a whole bunch of people are already left. Okay, I'll post this after I get home. See you later. Bye-bye.